What's going on, guys? Whoa, 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 wet it out. I have a nice tan. It's pretty hot. I don't even think this is working. All right, well, fix that issue. So anyways, hey, what's up, guys? So I am in Somethingburg, Pennsylvania. Where am I at? Navigation. Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. Here at a U.S. Express yard. It's actually not a bad facility as far as the facility goes. There's rows and rows of trucks behind me and trailers. So the driver's lounge here sucks though. It's actually in a double wide trailer behind the building. So don't be fooled by the exterior building of the offices and the shop. The driver's lounge isn't that great. So anyways, so why am I here? You're asking yourself. Well, so we have room and spaces, lights, camera, action. So we have space for, you know, microwave, refrigerator. You know, it's kind of nice. Well, this is the problem. So you open the refrigerator and yeah, no light, no power. Why do we not have any power? Because of this little culprit right here. On, no lights. Off, no lights. No lights, no lights, no lights! No power, inverter, no power. Your refrigerator sucks, doesn't work. Food that you had in the freezer, all spoiled. This inverter sucks. So, why I am here is that enough of the drivers were complaining. I think this is only like an 800 watt inverter too. No, I take that back. Sorry, that's a 1200 watt inverter. Well, the thing is that it is not powerful enough to run a microwave. I'm sorry, keep your refrigerator running and then run your microwave. So what we were having to do is we were having to unplug our refrigerator to run the microwave, because if you ran both of them at the same time, you would pop the fuse. Well, the fuse is not located, you know, underneath the bunk over here somewhere, easily accessible and changeable. No, it's underneath the truck, underneath the battery boxes that we do not have tools to access to change out. So whenever you would blow out a fuse, you were SOL, you couldn't fix it yourself. They didn't want to pay for breakdown to fix this, so you couldn't go to a Love's or a Flying J or a Pilot to get it fixed. You had to come back to a terminal. So enough drivers were getting irritated about things keep going out, them blowing fuses and everything, because it's not enough power to run two basic essential items, a refrigerator and a microwave. Now this isn't, you know, I don't have like a blender, you know, I don't have a coffee maker, but a refrigerator and a microwave are, you know, pretty essential things to have if you're trying to save money anyway, so that we're not eating out in truck stops all the time. So I am here to have them yank out that POS and stick in a 1500 watt. So I'm hoping that will be enough. Now my microwave is only like an 800 or 900 watt microwave. I didn't get, you know, like a huge one that you would have at your house maybe, because this is a truck, don't want to run a lot of power off of it. And I don't even know what the wattage is on my refrigerator. So hopefully they can get me in and out of here pretty quick. Today is the 13th of August. I want to say maybe 4 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock. I don't remember what time zone I'm in. I know I'm terrible. If I didn't have a phone to tell me that, or my GPS to tell me that I'm entering a new time zone, I would be very lost. very lost indeed. So, long day. Got up this morning, finished up that last load that I'd had. Yesterday, it was going to Dollar General Distribution Center, which is about an hour and 20 minutes away from here. Hattiesburg, I think. The drive up here really sucks. There's a lot of hills, a lot of mountains, so it's slow going on the way up here. It just, you know, you can't go 68 miles an hour running up the mountains with the load on. My load wasn't too bad. It was only about 38,000 pounds, but still it slowed me down. So I want to get out of here as quick as I can, go back somewhere down south, because I've been up north ever since I got back out on the road. I just keep going further and further and further, and I'm about done. Kind of want to go back down south. So hopefully they can find me a load to get to Atlanta. My poor girlfriend, flight attendant, a little hottie. She's really sick, throwing up, hating life, not feeling too well at all. So feel bad for her. I told her I'd try to get a load down there to try to take care of her a little bit, make her feel better, maybe baby her up a little bit. I just saw her 2 days ago. No, yesterday. I just saw her yesterday. The load that I was going, I had to go through Fort Wayne to get down to Indianapolis, and she was at Fort Wayne. So it actually worked out pretty good. She got done with her last part of her flight like 11 o'clock in the morning. So I got there late last night, stayed at the truck stop, just hung out until she arrived. Then I went over there to the hotel. We hung out, had dinner, slept on a roll bed, which is really nice. I also did something kind of crazy too, but I kind of have to keep it a secret. I can't tell anybody yet. I can't even tell people on Facebook. It's not, she's not pregnant. But if there was a guy and a girl and they were gonna get together, that's the only hit that I'm gonna tell you. I'm not flicking you off, it's a certain finger. Anyways, some of you guys will put it together. If you don't care, oh well, don't care. I don't care that you don't care. But I'm super excited and happy. Alright, what else is going on? Yeah, so they said by 10 o'clock they can get this thing swapped out for me. I have to sit here and do my required 10-hour break anyways, so I'm not in too big of a hurry. I still have 9.5 hours left before I can start driving again. So actually, I should change off-duty personal move, just in case the shop doesn't drive my truck around and then it triggers me being back on duty, because then that would jack up my 10-hour. Then I'd have to wait any longer, and I don't want to wait any longer, so. All right, what else is going on? I think that's about it. Nothing else super exciting is going on. Glad to not be on that Dollar General account. I'll tell you what, I was just not cut out to want to do that in the elements for 10-hour days. I like to sit my ass in the truck and drive, get out, raise and lower landing gear, open and shut doors, back up to a dock, and then get the French toast out of there. Don't want to be doing all that heavy lifting and pushing. I'm just getting too old for that crap now. Getting too old. Matter of fact, next month is my birthday, so then I become really old. Gotta plan somewhere cool to go. Maybe Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. Yeah, it's crazy, huh? I'll be 40 next year. Or I'm sorry, next month. I'll be 40 next month. So, yeah, getting old. Becoming an old trucker. So yeah, back OTR, got my fleet manager back. David, 2 thumbs up, 1, 2 thumbs up for him. Does a good job. He's on vacation right now, so I'm stuck with, well, I shouldn't say stuck, because the guys that are filling in are actually pretty good dispatchers. So I just got off the phone with him before I started this video, and he's looking into a load to get me to Atlanta or something close, so that way I can go see her, or at least get close enough where she can feel okay enough to catch a flight and come meet up with me, and then hang out in the truck for a few days. She doesn't have to go back to work till I think like the 16th, so that's a good deal there. I feel like I'm rambling. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. So as always, thank you very much for checking out my videos. If you haven't done so yet, hit the like, share, ring the bell, subscribe. You'll be notified when I do put out new videos. I know they're super exciting and very informative. It's the real life of a trucker. Sometimes you have awesome days, sometimes you have WTF days where you just want to rip your hair out. Little issues like this, where your power converter goes out. I was irritated because I just went to the grocery store and I bought like 40 bucks worth of food, you know, like microwavable dinners and stuff, and then they all spoiled because it wasn't cold enough. And then I bought a cheap little styrofoam cooler, but then again it would melt and it wouldn't keep it cold enough, so kind of got screwed there. But anyways, all right guys, enough of my rambling. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. You can always send me an email. It is in my description of my page. It also gives you a brief introduction of me and my trucking life, or what I was going to do at that time. Like I said, we're in August now. I started with the company in December, so December of this year it'll be 1 year officially, and I think it's going pretty good. Not too many complaints. So, all right guys, well, I'll let you go. As always, look out for yourself and one another, and until the next video, Trucker J is out.